From AccuWeather.com, this is AccuWeather Daily, a brief host-read article. It's weather news in a nutshell. Well, if you have grabbed your spot in Times Square for the New Year's Eve celebration, well, you are set to experience one of the coldest ball drops in the last decade. Actual temperatures are forecast to fall slowly from a high of 34 Wednesday afternoon to about 30 as the ball begins its descent in New York City at midnight. AccuWeather's Jesse Farrell said that if the weather pans out as forecast, the midnight temperature on New Year's Eve at Times Square will be the coldest since the cusp of 2017-2018, when it was a frigid 9 degrees. However, while temperatures within a few degrees of freezing may not seem so bad, wind and dry air will make it feel a little bit colder. AccuWeather real field temperatures will range from the teens to the 20s during the evening hours. Winds, mainly from the west at 10 to 15 miles per hour, will be funneled through concrete canyons and down the streets, which run west to east. Finding a spot along 7th Avenue or Broadway away from an intersection that has exposure to the west may provide some shelter from the harsh breeze. As far as snow is concerned, people traveling in from the north and west will have the most trouble. A clipper storm will move in from the Midwest, while the storm may briefly shut off lake-effect snow in parts of upstate New York, western Pennsylvania, and Ohio. The storm itself will produce a general swath of light snow that can coat highways such as Interstates 78, 80, 81, and 90, as well as the Pennsylvania Turnpike and the New York Thruway. AccuWeather's Dave Dombeck said, farther to the east, a weak storm may try to form offshore and put down some snow on parts of Long Island and southeastern New England from Wednesday night into Thursday. If the two storms merge enough, a coating to an inch of snow may fall on New York City Wednesday night, with slippery streets and sidewalks. During the evening in Manhattan, a few flurries are forecast and may mix in with the blizzard of confetti at the stroke of midnight, ushering in the new year. If there is snow of any consequence during the ball drop, it will be the first since 2009. While there was a bit of snow reported in 2013, it occurred during the daylight hours. The storm in 2009 brought rain and 1.5 inches of snow to Manhattan on the 31st. Official National Weather Service wind measurements taken in Manhattan may not accurately reflect real conditions throughout the island, as the official anemometer is located in a somewhat sheltered area of Central Park at Belvedere Castle. Elsewhere in the U.S., travel weather is looking pretty good across the lower 48 for New Year's Eve and New Year's Day, but there will be some trouble spots, including the heavily populated areas of the Northeast, Upper Midwest, and California. For airline passengers, the big three airports in the Midwest, Chicago, Detroit, and Minneapolis, will have the most direct weather impacts due to snow, wind, and Arctic cold. The wintry conditions will be due to lake-effect snow and a clipper storm passing through the region. Because of the high volume of flights in and out of these major hubs and the secondary hubs in the region, ripple effects are possible throughout the nation, as some aircraft and crews may be displaced or delayed. The amount of airline disruptions for Wednesday and Thursday will not be nearly as bad compared to the storm activity last week, and from the powerful storm that affected the Midwest and Northeast into Monday night with high winds, heavy snow, ice, and rain. Enough snow and wind activity may also directly affect flight operations in Pittsburgh, Boston, and New York City on New Year's Day. Motorists in the zone from the upper Midwest to the Northeast, especially around the Great Lakes and the central and northern parts of the Appalachians, should be prepared for quick changing road conditions due to pockets of general snow and more intense snow squalls that could suddenly reduce visibility and coat roads. Thousands of miles to the southwest, after a few days of dry weather, a storm will spread areas of rain into California today and then into the surrounding states on New Year's Day. Enough rain may fall in Los Angeles, San Diego, and San Francisco to result in some airline delays. Since this storm is expected to be warmer than the most recent systems, snow levels will be higher and possibly above many of the passes in the region. For those traveling over the balance of the nation, sunshine will be in abundance. The record warmth may be gone, but it should be far from cold today and tomorrow in parts of Texas, Kansas, Arkansas, and Louisiana. Cool air will linger in the southeast, particularly in Florida, compared to historical averages. Many people from the northern states heading to the theme parks in central Florida will probably not mind highs in the upper 50s to the mid 60s. That's all for now. You can find more regional forecasts and science-based articles at AccuWeather.com. And for your local forecast at your fingertips, download the AccuWeather app. Enjoy the rest of your day. Be safe. I'll be back tomorrow with more from AccuWeather.